What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about a story that broke yesterday, man. It's upsetting, and it deals with domestic issues between men and women. And this is something that's been going on for the longest time, almost since the beginning of time, since man and woman been together. But I mean, it's a certain type of abuse. I mean, all of it's bad, but it's a certain type of abuse, that controlling abuse, to where people treat you like you're less than nothing, or feel as though you need them, or they do something to keep you hanging around them, or use something against you that they know you either need or care about, and they hope to hold you hostage in their life for whatever reason it is. Today, I want to talk about an incident that happened out here in Houston, where I'm at, shout out, on August 15th, involving a woman that's not pictured up here, but her name is Ana Clelia Melendez de la Roca. She was 30 years old, a mother of three, right? This woman was supposedly or allegedly stabbed to death by this man right here, her ex-boyfriend. This guy is currently locked up right now. Oscar Daniel Vega Espinosa. That's a lot of names. 34 years old. This guy's been known to beat on this woman. He slashed her tires one time, and he threatened her kids. Now, this woman supposedly was stabbed in the heart when she was found floating 2 days later after August 15th in a body of water called Bayou out here by a passerby. He dumped the body in there. Supposedly, she was stabbed in the heart. Guys, take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
A man charged with stabbing his ex-girlfriend to death, then dumping her body in Bayou.
Investigators say the victim tried everything she could to get away from the suspect. Anayeli Ruiz has the troubling timeline from the Harris County Jail in downtown Houston tonight. Anayeli.
Well, guys, the man is actually being charged with tampering with evidence of a human corpse, and also with a murder. And according to investigators, they tell us he did this all while she was fleeing from him and living at a shelter. Oscar Daniel Vega Espinosa appeared in probable cause court facing a judge for the first time.
Oscar Vega Espinosa, will you please stand up?
According to court documents, investigators believe he killed his ex-girlfriend, 30-year-old Ana Clelia Melendez de la Rocha, on August 15th. Her body was found floating in Bayou near Mason Park 2 days later, spotted by someone walking the trail. Court documents reveal she had a stab wound in her chest. She had been reported missing from the women's shelter by her roommate.
The complaint is on video leaving a women's shelter where she did not take her purse or motor vehicle. It is alleged that she told a witness that she was getting money and a vacuum cleaner from you.
But court documents say this wasn't the first time. He allegedly beat her before, even slashed her tires and threatened to kill her and her kids. One neighbor tells us,
Se trató de evitar, pero no se pudo.
She tried to help her. She lived here in her home for almost a month.
Lamentable, doloroso.
And she's heartbroken because she felt like this was her sister, because she didn't have family here. That's why she went to live at a shelter. The women's shelter could not comment on this specific case due to privacy reasons, but emphasized that the focus should shift from blaming victims to providing them with support.
Instead of asking, why she did this or why she did that, is how is it that we can help, people in these situations, and what are the barriers? Let's identify and work with people and really identifying what those barriers are.
Now we're back out here live. This is the area where the victim lived with her boyfriend, and also the area where she was trying to get out of this relationship, and she went to neighbors for help. Now, by the way, she does leave behind 3 children. They're all in Nicaragua. And the suspect in this case, he's still in the Harris County Jail being held on a $600,000 bond. Reporting live, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Story, this piece of shit. Oscar Daniel Vega Espinosa. Now, if you paid attention to the story, it says she only was living there a month. You know what I'm saying? In that shelter. I mean, no. She was living here a month already, and then she went to the shelter to get away from him. Think about that. Somebody had a place, and they have to give the place up to get away from him. Now, the way the story looks, it seemed like she was living with him. He was controlling. He did all of that stuff, slashed her tires. She trying to get her life straight. He trying to control what she do, where she go, so on and so forth. Something we see all the time with men. And I don't understand as a man, why you need somebody to be scared of you when you got to control them, a grown up, to make them like you and expect to have the same type of fruitful relationship as everybody else that don't do that. A lot of these guys are grown ass kids. Stabbed her in the heart, dumped her body. She left out the thing. You heard they said in court, she left out of the shelter. He lured her out, saying he had money in a vacuum cleaner. I guess her vacuum cleaner that she wanted back, and some money he probably owed her, or he promised her, come on out, come get the money. And then he got her. It's some sick, savage people out here, man. And to do that to somebody that just got here and they trying to get on my feet, they said the woman was from Nicaragua. Has 3 kids over there. I guess he's obviously Nicaragua too and must know some people over there for him to be threatening her damn kids. Why you threaten somebody's kids when somebody don't do what you want? That don't make you a lover, that make you a tyrant. I'll never understand why men do this type of stuff. And then you got women that are like that too. Hell, I done had girlfriends where they keep bothering you even when everything's over with and you trying to be as respectful as anybody else to tell them, hey, this ain't gonna work. They'll do crazy stuff. Tear up your stuff. Threaten to do this. Show up at your house unannounced. Tear up your car. I mean, that ain't never happened to me, but I seen it. I don't know what creates this type of spoiled grown up that lashes out when they get rejected. Usually if it's something that they hadn't done, and all of a sudden it's everybody else's fault and they ain't did nothing, and it winds up in somebody losing their life. I never could understand that. I was happy before I met said person. Then I meet said person, or said person meets me. They had a life before I came. All of a sudden their life is altered when things don't go the way we planned them to go. You know how hard it is to find a match for somebody out here? That's why it's a lot of people that's single. It's hard to find a match. You got to meet somebody that everything lines up and works. I mean, it ain't going to be perfect, but damn, when you get older, trust me, the pickings are slim. You'd be lucky if you find somebody that's worth your time. This guy right here, 34 years old, he too old to be hitting on women. I wonder how his mother would feel if she seen him doing that type of stuff. Because a lot of times over there in Hispanic culture, the women don't play that having they kids hit on people. A lot of times. We'll see, man. But either way, he deserved to be where he's at. And what he did was trifling and cowardly. Just looking at the dude, he like a regular plain Jane. She must have been a hell of a chick for him to act like that. You know what I mean? And then the thing is this, these type of people give off this type of aura and stuff that attracts that type of woman to him a lot of times. Not blaming the victim. Like the lady said, don't blame the victim. They know, what I'm trying to say is they know who to go after and who they can do that type of stuff to. And that's what they're attracted to. I had a friend a long time ago, right? He liked real skinny girls. I like bone skinny chicks. And I used to be like, man, why you like these bone skinny chicks? He was an abuser. So he would have these skinnier looking girls where he could like manhandle and stuff. Found out he locked up now doing life because he killed the chick. You know what I mean? Never seen it coming. All this stuff came out in court. It's crazy, man. But I mean, she's gone. She can't even recover from this. She was over here trying to get her life straight and set up. He's a leader. He could have helped if he was leading. But no, this guy right here had ulterior motives of control and obsession. And look what happened. She's gone and his freedom's gone. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I can't stand people that try to use something against you to control you. That's why when I watched that movie Heat and Robert De Niro said, "There's nothing in my life I won't walk away from if the heat is around the corner," meaning the police or whatever. And I felt that what he said, because, man, people will use material items against you. The more you cherish or covet something, the more they will use it to control you and try to manipulate you. So I don't get attached to anything. That's just me. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and thanks for listening.